Yeah, that's me getting indoctrinated into the medical practice. Actually, I think that's a cooler way to say it was my white coat ceremony, which also marks the first day of clinical school.
Yes,
After barely a month and so many hours of classes and study materials, they are going to test us. Wait, I got to show you something. Look at this. This is all the materials we have. So you see there is pathology and pharmacology, but this Friday we are going to be doing just pathology test, and pathology has like 4 different courses under it. These are the 4 different courses, and each one has several slides that we've done, and each slide has several pages. But right now I have like 2 days to my exam, and do you believe I still have like 12 slides I've not yet studied? That is quite unusual of me. Like, how did I get here? You know the funny thing about this posting? It's that I study every single day, even on weekends, and I'm surprised that my exam or test is coming up in a few days and I still have this much to study. I think clinical school is just very much different from the preclinical school I just finished, and everything happened at a very fast pace here. Now I know I need to find a new balance, and I need to adjust and adapt to this new system, and it has to be done fast. Hi, so today is Wednesday and I'm about to go home. I just finished from the library. So let me just catch up with you on things that have been going on right now. I don't know if you remember, if you've been following this channel for a little while, you remember that earlier this year I committed to making a video every single week. Like, I'm going to be posting a video every Tuesday, and for the past 2 weeks now I've not been able to consistently do that. And I don't know, I feel very bad when I commit to something and I can't do it. It's quite painful, but it's just because of how clinical school has been so far. And if you've been following this channel also, you know that I just crossed to clinical school. This week is going to make it a month since we started clinical school. So let me just briefly tell you about it. I'm also going to be going home now, so I'm going to tell you a little, then I'll start walking back home because it's getting quite late. So in clinical school we have postings, we have blog postings and clinical postings. And blog posting is just classroom. We're going to be taking lectures in classroom, which is what we are doing now. Then after blog posting we do clinical posting. That's when we'll be going to different departments. We'll be going to ward and seeing patients. Then we'll do another blog posting. So what we just did is block 1, which is the revision posting. So for revision posting we are doing pathology and pharmacology, and we're going to be having our test next tomorrow, and I'm honestly not well prepared for it. And it's not like I've not been reading. I've been reading all this while, but and the funny thing is that this is just the introductory posting. It is just the introductory posting, and I'm feeling this way. That is why I've not been able to make videos. I have other things. I have this YouTube channel to like. I really want to make videos every week. I'm still figuring out how to balance my time more. And there's something about me. I hate it when I don't perform as much as I ought to, because I didn't put enough effort, if that makes sense. So the test that is coming up, in my test I always like to do my best and know that okay, I actually did my best. So that's why in the past 2 weeks I've kind of slacked on making YouTube videos, because the process of making YouTube video is quite time taking. I think time taking is the best word for it. I think I should start going, and I'll be narrating to you as I proceed. So I'm on my way home now, and I think I'm going to figure out how to balance it as time goes on. And you know something about this blog posting? It's not that it's very difficult. Honestly, it's not so difficult. The problem with it is that there's just too much of stuff. It's just too voluminous. For this one we are doing, we are going to be doing test for pathology on Friday. Just pathology alone, we are doing up to 2,000 pages of slides is what we are supposed to read for that pathology. And the interesting thing is that we have just 1 month to learn all those things. And many of these terms, they are very strange. For example, in microbiology, we'll be learning names of organisms that I've not even heard before. So it's very difficult. You know, these names, they are not something you read to understand. They are something you memorize. You just have to find the way to memorize it. I think that's why it seems quite difficult. I'm going to be showing you maybe how I prepare for this test in the next 2 days. Just tomorrow is all I have. And okay, I think I should also mention this, that while we are reading and preparing for the test, we are still having classes. We still have class tomorrow, and there's a chance that questions from the class we have tomorrow will also come out in the test. So you see why you just have to be up and doing all the time. I'm going home now, and I'll see you some other time. Alright, today is Thursday. Like I've said before, tomorrow is my exam or my test, and it's about 12 p.m. and I'm headed to the library right now because I think I need to concentrate as much as I possibly can. You know, I still have about 12 slides, lecture slides that I've not read at all. I don't know what magic I'm going to pull up today because I have to solve past questions. Past questions is like something you have to do. It would be very foolish to prepare for any exam without practicing past questions. So I'm also going to practice past questions. And I'm just leaving my house. I'll see you in the library. I just finished from the library and it's already dark. It is not just dark, but it is also raining. And I'm actually cashless right now. Oh wow, what a day. So I could not actually cover everything. It's already late. I need to go back home and I'm not done with all the slides that I have to cover, but I think I'll just focus on some that I don't really know. There are some things I can use my common sense for. I could figure it out if questions come on them, but there are some topics that I have no idea of before. So these topics are the one I'm going to check when I get home, and also I'm going to check past questions again. I think this rain is not so much. I could manage it, but I will try to withdraw first in school, because when I'm coming back to school tomorrow for the test, I will have money to board a bike. So that's just how it is, man. There's just so much you can do, and I pray God help us. God help me. Yeah, so I'm heading to the listen now. I think the next time I'll make any video is going to be tomorrow when I'm going for the test and in school. So till then, bye bye. Good morning. So this is my test, and I'm still here to finish all the slides that there is to read. I think this is the first time, for a medical course, that I'll be going for a test without actually finishing all the slides. I actually woke up in the middle of the night to read some things again, but I have done my best. The ones I've not read are actually things I believe I could use common sense for. There are some topics that you have prior knowledge on before. So I'm banking on my residual knowledge for this particular one, and I'm trusting God is going to help me.
But in between, and the interesting thing is that we're having all 4 tests today. But in between after the first one, we have a 2 hour break. It's actually not a break, but a seminar. We're actually doing a seminar too. But during the seminar, we'll quickly check some things again. And that's just it.
We're outside. Amy. Damn, man, they want to kill us. I just finished my microbiology. We've written 3 tests this morning, and we wrote this thing first. What did we even write this? Like, MMP that we just wrote has scattered my head. So in the morning, we wrote, what did we write? Okay, we wrote chemical pathology first. After chemical pathology was actually quite okay. It was very okay actually. Then we wrote hematology. The hematology is also okay. Then the one we've just written now is microbiology, medical microbiology. And most of the things, there are things that we've actually seen before, but because the time duration is so short, they taught us most of these things like last week and this week. So, and there are strange names we've never heard before. We are just hearing names of organisms that we've never heard before, their properties. We had 100 questions, 2 of us 100 questions in 30 minutes. The time is not even the problem, but knowing this, we finished before time, but oh god. I think the main issue is not the complexity, but the time. It's very hard to learn these things, and we didn't have time. Now, like, I guess that's how clinical school is, and we just have to adapt to it. I'm actually going to a cafeteria to eat because we have one more. We are doing 4, like I've said before. So the last one is going to be histopathology, which we are going to be having at 2 p.m. So I have like 1 hour break. I'm going to just eat something and revise whatever I can revise, and I can't wait to just go back home and refresh. So today's Tuesday. This is 2:44 a.m. and that's why my eyes is looking. That's why my eyes is looking this way and my hair is looking so rough. Pardon me. And I think as I was editing this video, I woke up to edit this video and to also study. Then I realized I did not actually conclude that video. This video that you are watching. So I just thought to make a final shot and just tell you some final thoughts. Okay, first let me tell you how the test went. I didn't talk about how my test went. I only talked about the first 2. So actually the tests were quite alright. But I know I could have done better. So after every test, after every exam, I always look at what I could have done differently. So for this one, what would I have done differently? I think what I've done differently is to check more past questions, because I saw they repeated quite a few past questions, which I did not do, but luckily every question that was repeated from the past question that I later saw, I actually got all those questions right. It would have been painful if I missed the ones that were in past questions. Do you get me? Because it would have been free mark for every other person. But if you miss it because you didn't do the past questions, it'll be quite painful. But thank God, almost all of the questions in the past questions I saw, I answered them correctly in the exam, in the test. That's how the test went. And what else could I have done differently? It's to study harder and to apply myself more. In the last posting, by the way, we started another posting yesterday. Yesterday was Monday, so today is Tuesday. This is midnight of Monday / Tuesday. Now, this clinical posting is very much different from the blog posting. I told the blog posting we're always in class. We go to school by 8 a.m. in the morning and get back by 5. Now, there's no fixed time. We go to school 8 in the morning. We can get back whatever time, and this one is self-directed learning. Nobody's sitting to teach us. They'll just tell you this is what you should study, what they assigned us to study yesterday.
I'm still not done. After this video, I'm going to start studying it. Yeah, and also I need to mention that, okay, one thing I noticed about this clinical part of medical school, if you want to do well, you could just do normal, the way normal students do. But if you actually want to do very well, you need to do extra, and the extra is not easy. The extra means putting in extra effort. It's quite demanding. Yeah, honestly, it is quite demanding, especially for people or for anyone that is trying to do anything else outside medicine. Medicine is a jealous husband. It's a jealous um partner. Let me put it that way. It wants to take all of your old time actually. So you have to make time for other things. And if you want to do very well and still want to do other things outside academic well, you just need to do extra. I think for this next posting, maybe I will have to cut the amount of time. I definitely will cut the amount of time I spend on social media scrolling. I'm going to be more effective with my time management. Like when I'm on the go, I could just study. And lastly, cut on my sleep. I like sleeping a lot. I don't know if I'll be able to sleep for maybe, I don't know. My goal now is to get 5 to 6 hours of sleep, and sometimes it will have to be less. For example, this night I'm probably going to sleep way less than 6 hours. Yeah, that's it. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe if you're not subscribed yet. This video is quite long. Yeah, share, subscribe, please. And you see, I'm trying my best to make these videos, despite the fact that it's quite difficult. So I need your support. Yeah. Thank you, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.